So this story is encouraging. Federal government student loan servicing contractors have been instructed to hold off sending billing statements ahead of the August 31 deadline for ending the pandemic freeze on loan payments, giving companies little time to start loan collection processes if payments resume. This is the first step, I think, in the Biden administration, again, extending the moratorium to after the election.
That was my prediction.
Was it? It was my prediction, too.
Okay, whatever.
A clearinghouse for these.
I am pretty sure. Pretty sure.
We do need a clearinghouse. Somebody's got to get on the prediction beat. But the bottom line is, this is what I think is going to happen. If the Democrats lose the Senate or the House or both, you're going to see Biden do some type of $10,000 debt relief. It may be means tested. It may not be. I hope it's not. I hope it's 50,000. But that would be my guess. If the Democrats retain both the House and the Senate, I think he just keeps punting until his legislative agendas are over, and that would be another 2 years of punts, is my guess.
That is, look, I understand that for their purposes, they're only worried about the suburban older voter who's disaffected by Trump. But man, if they really think they can ride out this midterms without activating young voters, that is a tightrope act.
There's no doubt in my mind they are not going to do this before the election.
Why not cancel 10,000 before the election and say, if we retain the House and the Senate, hopefully we can do more robust student debt reform, and we can have a second bite of the apple. That would be a wonderful way to activate people, but they are uninterested in doing so.
I mean, they could come out and say, if we get 2 more senators, we can extend child tax credits for, if you've got, for half the country, and those are the voters that they want.
True, but the particular group of young people who are saddled with student loan debt, you can cancel it in a month, in 2 months, and say, we want to do more of this, but we need your help in November. I mean, that seems like smart politics.
I'll tell you what their thinking is. Because they could also come out and say, we're going to do a moratorium, and if you vote for more Democrats, we'll do 10,000. I mean, he said it before the election.
I know, but if you give someone something positive to vote for and then give them another positive thing as a carrot in the end, it's more.
I can tell you what the way they're thinking, and I don't, I disagree with it, but I can tell you what they're thinking. Right now, the only hope that they have for retaining both houses is a combination of abortion and of January 6th and just general disdain for Republicans.
Yeah.
Those 3 things have nothing to do with Joe Biden. And they want to keep it that way. I will be surprised if you see Joe Biden anywhere, unless like gas prices fall below $4 and he's just going to be out there doing the stuff that he's doing.
They're doing a retread of hide Biden in the basement for the midterms. I mean, I guess that's the right way to go.
He's got 30% approval rate.
No, they should. But they can also do a good thing instead of just be fearful of Republicans because of these reasons. They can also do a good thing. Those 3 things that you mentioned, all very actionable in terms of electoralism, but you also can, there's a whole different cohort here of the how many people have student loan debt? Tens of
they're not
millions.
Comfortable winning that
45
way.
million.
Yeah, 45. Look at that whole group, right? There's more coming if you come to the polls in the fall. Look at that. We wiped it out, and I'm saying 10,000 because they want to means test it after the elections.
You got to show me before you can. I'm not talking to me. You want to show them the Congress people who are screaming for this right now as they try and run for re-election.
It's a sickness in the party.
Well, I agree, but wait a second. But let's just on pure politics. If you can show me the Congress people who are calling for it because they think it's going to help them win in their district, then you present that to Joe Biden, but it's not there. And Joe Biden is.
Then what's Dem leadership for? Leadership is what dictates this.
I agree.
No,
but if I'm Joe Biden and I believe what you're saying, I'm saving it for me. I'm saving it for 2024.
You have 2 bites at the apple. You have any amount of bites at the apple if you want. I mean, gosh, I talk to you too much. I'm using this phrase, but you could do 10,000 in increments, then 20,000, then 50,000, and then you activate that entire group. And I have zero I have no. They think that this is going to have some chilling effect on that group that they want to activate, the anti-Trump, never Trump, over 55, over 65 people. But I do not think that there's any connection to that.
I don't know if it's that cohort necessarily because, those people have kids with student debt. I think it's also, I think that they are probably worried about the Republicans. This is my guess. Worried about the Republicans making this a Democrats have abandoned the working class argument.
That's so convoluted.
I don't know. I'm just telling you what I think.
That's tough because they have abandoned the working class.
And also never, underestimate. I'm sure that I'm sure parents might say, well, my kids have to pull themselves up by their bootstraps too. Not every parent, but there might be some.